All right. I'm here early, mostly because I didn't want to be late. I gotta test my levels. Mostly because I didn't want to be late. I gotta test my levels. Okay, that seems good. I can adjust the game audio up or down as I go. Doesn't matter. And if for some reason you are viewing this as a VOD, please feel free to skip ahead to when I start the game itself. I mean, I'm probably going to do that in a second here, but all right, let's just look at recently, past couple of games that I've had on the stream. If I go to replays here, I got my computer plugged in there. My last two wins were 10 pieces. My last two games were 10 pieces. I, of course, have a nasty scorp on that second game. One thing that I've found with this stream already is that I always take scorpions. They have the ability to one-shot kill an opposing enemy, and the benefit of that's pretty good. At the top, we got a dragon. Love the dragon. It gives such good buffs. Every time you get a tier 1 in the shop, it gives a buff to everyone. It allowed me to win with a 4 squad. Love winning with 4 squads too. You see me going down there, but 10 piece before that, a 9, a 10, a 10, a 10, an 8, and a 10. I mean, my record on stream is pretty great. So let's try to keep it going tonight. Alright, I guess there's a versus mode. As the stream suggests, it's Home Alone Friday, you know? I don't live in this house alone, but tonight I am alone. I got a tall boy to drink alongside these Super Autp games here. Of course, to remind you also, I'm playing on my phone. This entire stream is from my phone, so this is going to be the silliest long stream you will ever witness, probably. Who else is setting up their streams like this? All right. Let's go to the game. Oh, no. I'll wait until 8:30. Okay, I'll wait until 8:30. Oh, well, if Peas is here and is ready to learn, then I might as well just start because that's who I was waiting for. Okay, this is a pretty bad first shop, unfortunately. The benefit of fish is that on level up, it gives friends. Oh. Your message should have appeared on my phone. There we go. I'm going to have the messages appear in the bottom corner. If they start to cover me up, I can move myself to the side. But, and then if someone comes in and starts being mean, I can just hide the messages and I have a laptop over on the side. Because, you know, when you're streaming as the streamer who's the star of the show, and you have to remind the audience of that. So the fish is really useful when you have multitudes of them, but I don't. But my shop is terrible, so I'm just going to suffer. Same with this pig. I don't like pigs, but when you sell them, you gain 1 gold. And really, I'm just praying that there's no mosquitoes, if you know what a mosquito is. I feel a little bit better about the fish, given that there's a second fish. Now, in Super Autp, we're about to enter the most important part of the game, and it's when you click End Turn after buying your first shop. Got the cat exploring right by me. He's not happy about this. He'll be by more later. The most important part is naming your team, right? So what are we feeling? I got circular. I mean, pearls are circular. It's not very good, and I can't even come up with a bit out of that. I mean, there's no such thing as a boring tank, probably. Is there? A boring tank? See, that's the good. I saved the team name, right? I asked an important question. If there are any, don't shoot my pig. You shot my pig. I would have won if it didn't shoot the pig too, because the otter was a 1-2, so I would have been able to trade with. And this is why I don't like pigs. Okay. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, and now I'm buying another pig just because when you have 1 pig, You go for the levels. I can take. Oh, and then can you hear the game audio on your end? I can barely hear it on mine, but my levels are uh, where they were in the past. I'm just gonna roll. I'm gonna hope. Pray. Now this is an otter. It gives me stats. I just want to hope that it hits the fish. To be honest, it didn't hit the fish. It hit a pig. Because of course it hit a pig. Um, this is a bad start. Good thing about Super Auto Pets is that on turn 3 you get a heart back if you lose. Like, this team is terrible, but my pigs are so bad that they found the only team that they could beat. Mine. The aggressive heads. Okay. Well, it gives me a chance to rise back. I win so many of these runs that I do. It feels really bad whenever I lose. So I'm gonna try not to. So here's a shrimp. I love the shrimp, but I never see it on opposing teams really. It's friend sold, give one random friend +1 health. So it's a really small benefit, but because I am the self-proclaimed pivot god, I like to buy and sell things a lot. So I'm just going to preemptively put it on the squad, even though it doesn't really fit in yet. And suddenly I look like a man who knows what he's doing. Thank you, shops, for the gift of all these shrimp. That's a future level up. And you got to make sure that you consider order. So like here I'm kind of going a stat pecking order. None of my dudes have any abilities. I can't wait to get rid of that pig in particular. And we are the boring tanks, and we're in a war room looking thing. Like, look at you see the stuff, you see the stuff in the back. There's like a map of the world. There's like a radar thing. I don't know. The boring tank seems like not the worst name. That's another level too. I'm gonna take the pig level this turn. I'm gonna take a honey badger. No. I hope that you know. Well, if you don't, let me tell you what a honey badger is. This is the cheese. This isn't. It's not like low tier cheese. It's been known since the game came out. It's been nerfed, but I use it almost every time. When the badger faints, it deals 50% of its attack, which right now is really low, to both of the adjacent pets. So it would hit the otter right now if it were to die, but it would also hit the unit on the other team. And then once it's done with its big explosion, it'll pop up with a bee on the other end. So if it kills everything and a bee shows up at the end, then I win. So you can, with a honey badger, you can turn even losses into wins, but you can turn draws into wins and losses into draws. I'm glad that my pig has the attack that it needs to take out that first unit, but I needed one more attack from that honey badger in order to get there. I mean, you can say that the badger needs to be banned, or you can just use it every time. Like, for these, just because, nobody's been like, I have been playing this for hundreds of hours on stream, and nobody's like, I'm tired of you taking the bison. I'm gonna take the bison every opportunity that I get. No, but this isn't an opportunity for the bison, because for a bison to work, you need a level 3 friend, and then it'll gain +2/+2. And I'm very far away from a level 3 friend. As you can see, the highest I have is a flat level 2. That is just that's unfortunate comedic timing rather than anything too beneficial. I'm gonna get rid of this pig because I'm gonna buy this otter, which is gonna buff 2 random friends. And if I see that pig gain any stats, I'm gonna lose my damn mind. I'm gonna take a squirrel. This is a bad unit. Start of turn, add 1 shop food and discount that by 1 gold. So there's just gonna be 3 shop foods that are pretty cheap. I don't really have a synergy or a benefit for that right now, but foods, like when you pivot, sometimes it's nice to have some cheap food in the shop. You know, like if I get like a hippo or something strong, and there's a couple decent foods, like there's a garlic and a salad in the shop for 2 gold a piece, I might buy them because it's like, why not? Um, Here's another unit that I buy all the time, even though I probably shouldn't. This is a flamingo. It gives the nearest two friends behind +1/+1 when it dies. And if there's pills, which are 1 gold to kill a unit, I can buff some of my other units with it. So I don't feel like I need that. My fish is getting somewhat strong. I'm mostly keeping it around for a level, but the level is not coming. And I'm going to choose a unit who I think is going to stick around, and that unit, for now, is my shrimp. Yeah, I mean, the ants are the way to go in this game, in the early game. Like, ants, mosquitoes, and 2 3s. Like, a duck, you definitely take a duck, but, like, ants, especially if you get the good ant luck, they're very difficult to get over. It's very true. That's a win right there. And then here's a pill. So because I have the squirrel, this is a free sleeping pill, which is very nice. I'm gonna pill it in front of my shrimp for buffs and in front of my badger, so it continues to get stronger. I've got 2 gold honey here, but that doesn't seem like an efficient use of my time and money. I can get this rabbit, which will give buffs when I feed food. When something eats food, it gives +1 health. I'm just gonna get it just because I have that squirrel. And really, I'm waiting for round 7, which is next round, because then I unlock tier 4 units. And maybe I can get something that is really going to give my run a little bit more shape than it has right now. Right now, the shape is I have a scaler that's my biggest unit. Yeah, I'm just going to just get completely eaten up by that big duck. I mean, the rest of the team, yeah, I had no recourse. Like, that's a slaughter right there. They had a penguin. I'd love a penguin, man. I'd love a penguin. No penguin for me. I could buy that, I guess. Some cheap foods. Another shrimp. I don't feel like having this rabbit anymore, but there's a great unit here in the turtle. The turtle, of course, grants melon armor when it dies, so I can pill it if a pill arrives, and if not, I'm granting melon armor to that really strong unit, that 9/10 shrimp. Of course, it shouldn't be very strong against my opponents at this point in the game. As you can see, I'm getting really lucky with the math on this round. And I'm really glad I bought that meat, too. That was a couple worse decisions in that last shop, and that would have been a loss, and I'd be on lethal. But thankfully, that's not the case. Okay, so here's... Skunks are incredible. They reduce the highest enemy health by 33%. When it's level 2, it's 66%. And then if you get a skunk to level 3, it brings the health of the highest enemy down to 1 HP, which is, I mean, anything can kill it then. And then also, if you have something like splash damage, you can splash damage kill a 50/50, which is incredible. It's quite the sensation. So right now I've got this cheap canned food that's gonna give units to come out a permanent buff, and I'm just gonna take these skunks. Well, one of the beauties of Super Auto Pets, with that being busted, is so much stuff in this game is busted, and that's the fun of it. Right, like you're finding your broken synergy. Right now I have none. Right now my synergies I'm going to lose, and all of my units synergize to that goal, to that end. That skunk nerfing that. Did you see the skunk on that gigantic duck? Actually, I should have gotten destroyed. That duck had more stats than the entirety of my team, but the skunk brought down his HP by 33%, and it just that completely changed it for me. Now I feel like I need something like sushi. 3 random pets get 1/1. I've got terrible units on my team though. That's not a terrible unit, and that is a monkey. That is a fly. Okay. It's a real thinking man's game, right? Deciding what to do. And you're watching, actually. So I'm going to do the dumb thing, which is putting the badger at the front and buffing it with a monkey. What do I sell to buff it with that monkey? I'm going to sell the turtle. I didn't get a pill. Yeah, because those stats are too beefy right now. And not good. I'm just going to buy a salad. So I know and then the salad, of course, buffs the monkey. I know that the badger is going to kill the monkey. I'm aware that the badger is going to kill the monkey. That's kind of the point. I have a weak unit in position 2, and the whole thing is I want to just like kind of nuke their front line. My badger is still weak. It's still level 1. Splash damage is going to eat me alive because that kills my monkey. Oh, and it still wasn't enough to kill the... Yep. Yeah, the bison still have 1 HP left, too. Close. I mean, I'm clearly gasping for air, hoping for anything. And nothing's coming yet, but there's hope. I mean, that's a crock. No. At this point, I need miracle scalers. I can't believe I didn't get a level 2 fish. I'm just chilling with that fish. It's got decent stats, but that's not what I need right now. I need a lot more than a 9, 13 fish. I've had units with better stats. Oh, and then kill it. Okay. If we get over that fish. Okay. That's 5 wins. I'm on lethal, so the next death is the end of me. There's still hope. I can buy that, but it's not that's not it. That's not gonna get me where I need to go. But I will do that. Get another scaler on the squad. Don't give me more shrimp. It makes me feel bad when you give me more shrimp. Buff my good units, and not my bad. Buff my good units! Oh, no. Okay, at least my badger is now level 2. So it's going to deal 18 damage to the next unit, which means that penguin lived. I don't know if I can get over that. No, I think I'm going down here. It's my worst on-stream run. 5 health and 5 wins. It's I gotta go straight to the next one. That's just pure embarrassment. I gotta keep track of my win rate. Okay, here we go. This is round 1. I love ants. I get an ant. I love ducks. Ducks are a 2/3, and so ducks have a sell ability. When you sell them, you get the benefit. And what that means is, if you have a sell ability on your team, and you want to keep it, they'll just keep giving you sell abilities because it makes no sense. Like, the game likes to give you the units that don't make sense rather than the ones that do. So I like to buy and hold a duck because I'll keep being given ducks. If that makes any sense. Now buff my duck. It buffed my duck. There we go. I've got a big duck right out the gate. And oh, I love the idea of an awkward Godfather. I mean, Godfather it's a pretty common name to get in Super Autopets, but like imagining Marlon Brando playing a sheepish Godfather. He was like, I had someone else give them an offer they couldn't refuse. And that line doesn't hit very hard, but it's because I'm staring down my own death. I had a brilliant round 1 and I lost to some bad ant luck. I mean, it happens. I'm buying an apple. I'm playing on tilt. I'm buying 2 apples, going 4 squatted. I'm making a big duck. I didn't see another duck yet. I made that statement about when you When you buy a duck, more ducks appear. But yeah, exactly. Oh. Yeah, like you don't have to look at what they did to my boy. Like you already heard what they did to my boy. Like I had James Caan come over and tell you about it last night, but like, I lost twice in a row, man. The washed the washed allegations. I can hear them. I'm sticking with the 4 squads too. I'm sticking to my guns of silliness and interesting decision making that doesn't make sense. So I bought a spider. It's an okay unit. It spawns a 2/2. That 2/2 was enough to kill that pig, which was great for this round. But yeah, it just spawns a 2/2 level 3 unit, tier 3 unit, which is occasionally good if you can get like a turtle or a sheep. But I mean, when I play it, yeah, it always comes out. It's a 2/2 snail. It's everyone else gets the sheep and so on. I'm just gonna kill you now. You're dead. Sorry. And I'm gonna. No. I should roll. Yeah, get the opportunity to get something like a peacock. That's a good unit if you can get it buffed. Every time it gets hurt, it gains 4 attack. You can make that your star unit. Right now, I've got it in the back, like it's a weak unit. I'm hoping that like if it gets to the back, there's gonna be some weak enemies that I can just kind of gain some attack on and steamroll. And I'm gonna do a little buy-sell trick. When you're at 5 gold, like I am now, if you can buy a unit, if it has like a sell ability, like a beaver, and sell it, you get its benefit, and then you're back to 3 gold. You can buy another thing. So I got the spider in the front because I'm hoping for it to spawn a turtle. Definitely looking for it to spawn a turtle. The spider's gonna kill that ant. That's a decent 1-for-1. Of course, my pig dies. That's a ram. Not best for position. Oh no, because they sniped my ant. I was able to spawn both of them. Why'd you snipe my ant, you fool? If you didn't do that, then I mean my pig, not my ant, my pig. I think I might have won because of that. Here's the duck. Okay, I'm not buying another freaking pig. I can tell you that. All right, here's a unit. Speaking of washed, that nobody uses anymore. It's the dog. So it has this ability to. I have the ability to forget to. Okay, I have the ability to put myself in, to forget to put myself in do not disturb. That's what I was saying. But yeah, so the dog, it used to, every time you summoned a friend, it would give it like permanent stats when you did it outside of battle. But here, it only does it for 1 round. It only keeps those stats. But when you're in the mid game, which is what this is, it's like we're in the mid game right now. It's not the very early game. You can get some serious stats off this bad boy. Like, watch this. It's yeah, I don't need to say anything else beyond to watch this. Like, I'm gonna put that bad boy in the front, mess some people's lives up. It's a 6/7, right? Oh, well, here you go. Here's how the dog works. So it is a 6/7 right now, but that you can see the little lines under it. That means that those are temporary stats. But right now, like I don't care that they're temporary stats. I just want to guarantee that I win this game. So kind of like the thing that I sent before, where it's just like, you know what I'm telling this opponent? I'm telling frick you. I feel like winning. I'm putting a bunch of stats on a dog. All your units are dead. Jesus Christ. I live. My dog barely survived, but the spider would have saved me at the end, anyways. I can't. But I don't want a spider. But I think I'm gonna get a spider. So I'm going buy sell just to give stats to the dog. Like Otter gives stats when you buy it. Makes sense to buy it. I'm just gonna buy that. Buy this. It's a 6-7 again, and do I buy garlic for that dog? No, I'm gonna roll. You should have. You should buy garlic for the dog if you're playing this. But I opted to not buy garlic for the dog. I don't know what I'm doing instead. Oh, I have one play. I have one play that's gonna justify. It's gonna look like it justifies what I just did if I didn't tell you that I completely doubted all of my decision making. The bamboozled cakes. That's another. Okay, that's a 4 squad, but I'm gonna give that peacock 2 activations, and it's gonna wipe out. Yeah, it wiped out my duck, and that duck is the entirety of my my game. So 3 lives. This is. I feel like the true gamers have come out now that I've declared myself so strong. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's there's it is an emoji casino, but you can think sometimes like Pokemon. It's a game of rock paper scissors, or it's a game of order. Games can come down to where ants launch or whatever. It's all about just maximizing your odds. So what I just did there was I had a spider, which spawns a random tier 3 unit as a 2/2, and it gave me a rabbit, which when I give a friendly pet food, it gives them health, which is pretty convenient for the moment. So I can feed my duck, and it'll give it an additional health. I'm gonna get rid of this. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the hedgehog. I'm gonna do a little bit more of my buy-sell shenanigans. And then for this turn, I'm going to take one of my favorite units, the Swan. It got nerfed a good bit. That's why its stats are so bad, and it just gives you 1 gold per turn. You don't you don't really have a game plan with the additional gold, but it's just in a game where everything's about shop economy and maximizing your stats. It really helps to have 10% more money than your opponent. So that's a bison with a tier 3. No, the skunk. The skunk blew me out. So I've got one big unit, and they got a level 2 skunk, which took out 66. How do they have a level 2 skunk, a bison, a tier 3 duck? It's, this is not fair. Yeah, here's a bison for me that I can't even buy. I don't even have a tier 2 to have the benefit of the freaking... What's it called? I'm gonna buy that. Penguin. Benefit of the penguin. I'm gonna get my own skunk. I gotta level up next turn on the duck. I might be going down the lethal. I gotta hope that they don't have a... They better not have a skunk. Yeah, okay. I can get over this. Thankfully, I was able to get over that camel. Even then, they've got a seal and a monkey. Those are 2 scalers. I got no scalers. I have my giraffe. I have this dumb dog that has its temporary scaling. So the tiger can do some great work, right? The tiger has the ability to... the friends ahead repeats their ability as if it was a level 1. I'm going to add a skunk. I'm going to buy a salad. You weren't supposed to hit the rabbit. You could have hit everyone except for the rabbit. Because the whole point was I was going to sell the rabbit and put the tiger behind the skunk. So now I have 2 level 1 skunks. Yeah, I'm like putting a band-aid on a completely... Just I feel dead, right? I've got like that one team had 2 rounds ago had a seal, which every time you feed it food gives 1/1 to 2 different units at level 1, and the monkey. It was the other one that had this strong fish. Do I have the ability to? Can I edit? Live and washed. I don't know if that worked. Oh, it does work. You can you can change your stream time. Oh yeah, okay. Like it's Twitch. You could change it in the meantime. I'm not dominating the emoji casino today. Uh, Thankfully, I've got all the VODs to point to of me just racking up wins. But I guess now it's just people sitting, like just everyone, like all the accountants got home from their work on Friday, and they're just like, I'm gonna relax and play some Super Auto Pets, some arithmetic gambling, and I guess technically I'm doing the same thing, so can't be the. What the hell? Well, okay, now I'm immediately, I feel a little bit better. I hate that I have a horse, but I have the choice between the edible feet or the inedible feet. I've got to go inedible feet, but having both as an option it's quite amusing, to be honest. Yeah, exactly, inedible feet. Thank you for agreeing with me. Um, no, just you gotta hit the back. You gotta hit the horse. Thank you for hitting the horse. I get out of here with a draw. I'm running horses. I hate horses. But if you want to know how to win the game with the minimum number of brain cells, Jesus, you. It's definitely horses, and I've got a few of them. That's for sure. I want to keep both my ants, because they'll give buffs. I love the mosquitoes. I wish that the mosquitoes came before the horses, so I wouldn't be stuck on the horses. And my order's messed up. I should have the 5-3 horse in front of those other two units. It doesn't matter, they got sniped by the mosquito, which I wish I had. You need to buff the back one. No, it wouldn't have mattered. Just a loss. But I get the heart back, so it's okay. Alright, round 3. I'm gonna combine these horses, get a level, something good. I mean, it's good, but like I don't have anything to buff with it. Do I want the dog? Do I want it like a big dog? Like I can start buffing it with the giraffe. I don't want the horse. I don't want to ever be seen with a horse. Like it's just embarrassing. So I'm not gonna buff a dog. I'm gonna make a big ant. I'm saying that an ant is better than a level 3. And then a tier 3 dog. A tier 1 ant is better than a tier 3 dog. And yeah, I guess I'm sticking to that statement. It's a little wild, but I love right now I've got this pretty cool background. I got that scary forest background going on. I got these pilgrim hats. Not good ant luck yet again. And another loss. Oh. It's a rough one. It's definitely a rough one so far. Screw the dog. You're out of here. You're fired. I'm going big peacock. And I'm praying that works. I'm schmeating my giraffe. It gives me 4 additional attacks, so instead of it attacking for 1, which is effectively useless, now it gets to attack for 5, which can be occasionally useful. We'll see if that comes to pass. If it doesn't, I feel fine. The worst amp buffs ever in the history of this entire game. I get a win here, but that's because I mean I'm playing pretty well this round. But yeah, these ants, they don't want me to win. Oh, the swans. The swans They do want me to win, and that's another skunk. I'm definitely going to be taking the skunk next round. I'm tempted to get a meat for the swan, but with that skunk coming out next turn, like maybe I should be thinking beyond meat, or be. Sorry, I got mine flooded. Okay, give me the ant like nope, no ant like this time either. Which is fun. Just trying to think. What was going on with the Beyond Meat where they were just like losing so much money? I gotta look that up. It's not as funny as Uber Eats and DoorDash though, where it's like, I mean, this you've heard this joke a million times, but you pay $30 for a $12 burrito, and then they say that they can't make any money, and they're just losing money all day. It's pretty amusing. I'm gonna take 2-1-1s. Thank you for hitting my peacock. I really appreciate it. Thank you for giving me another peacock. I'm gonna take that next turn because I want to level up on an odd round. Nah, my ant is too good for me to kill it. You want to level up on an odd round because then you get to skip a tier of units, which is very useful. Right, we got the motherly bagpipes. Is it just like, is that bagpipes referring to like singer? You think? That's going to be a strong kangaroo. But because of the peacock ability where when it gets damaged it increases attack, I was able to get over it and win. Thankfully. But yeah, motherly bagpipes, like an older woman's singing voice, perhaps. I don't think it would be like the shape of the bagpipe that would be considered motherly. That's a pretty good unit right there. Monkey. I should have saved the pill for the ant. I know that the ant's got, like, if you're looking at the stats on my team, the ant's got great stats, but like, what am I gonna dump? I'm gonna dump a unit that's giving me 2 gold per turn. That's like almost a free food. I'm gonna dump a skunk that reduces the enemy's like the best enemy's HP, and then later on I can make it so much stronger. Nah, I'm gonna get a monkey and I'm gonna put it in the back, and I'm gonna take my skunk. And end the turn. I'm a little bit of an order problem here. I've got the skunk behind the swan, which is not ideal, but okay, I'm gonna win this one. The blatant eyes. So this is, forgive me, Joe of 14. That's a squad of someone who's just like, I'm gonna make a squad of good units. They're not thinking about the arithmetic. They're not thinking about how do I make my team as big and strong as I possibly can. They're just like, I know hippos are good. You get a camel into a kangaroo, that's good. But it doesn't matter if you don't have the stats to back it up. So I'm gonna take that win there happily. I got 12 gold, which I love to see. But I'd love to see a way to use it. I'm gonna buy an apple just for efficiency. I can buy a deer, but I don't want to. I'm buying salads and apples. I'm buying salads and apples. Yeah, that's the getting past 6 wins early on. When I started playing, I was able to do it by using spawners, but really, yeah, it turns into like, it's so hard to know the value, especially starting out, of this swan, this level 2 swan that's giving me 2 gold per turn, right? Because it's a 4/6, and right now you could be like, well, this thing can give me melon armor or something like that, or why am I gonna buy this giraffe? It only gives it a 1/1. I should be like, and I'm skipping good units, and you're constantly doing a cost benefit analysis for all this stuff. But like I did a stream this morning. I played twice. I won 2 times. Most of these that I do, I win either every match or at least half the matches. Today in particular, I'm doing very poorly, but it's not impossible to get past 6 wins. It's in a game where you think it's about randomness, there's a lot more skill involved than you might expect. And then here's another team where it's another one comprised of good stuff, but the stats aren't there, so I'm just going to be able to steamroll it with my giant peacock, which is very nice. the tasty dumplings. I've got that 12 gold. I'm just gonna pair sushi, hitting the good units. Here's a unit. I can't make use of it right now, but the shark is incredible. It's friend feints. You gain 1 attack and 2 HP. There's pills in the game, which we've talked about before, where you can pill a unit, it'll faint, like you get its feint ability. Well, the shark will buff itself permanently if you pill a unit too. So if something faints in battle, you get the benefit, and then if you pill something outside of battle, you get the benefit too. So that's another way to sneak a little bit of additional scaling of a situation. I want to get rid of that giraffe. I know I bought another giraffe, but I want the stats on my team are bad. That's not because I plan on always having them be bad. I just want to pivot off of everything except for that giant peacock and get some tier 6s. Thankfully here the girth of the peacock is enough to get over that huge kangaroo. Overcome 11351. That's a Gen Z video game name if I've ever read one. And well, we'll take the level. I know that I said I wanted to get rid of it, but if you're gonna give me a dragon, all right. So you say getting past 6 wins is impossible. Have you ever seen this unit? This is a dragon. Tier 1 friend bought. Give other pets 1/1. It's I don't want to say free wins, but if you get it and you have enough HP, and you just submit to the dragon, it's very nice. So I'm gonna put my tier 1 unit that I'm gonna be getting in the front. I'm gonna call it anti-scorpion technology. If someone buys a 1/1 scorpion, possibly my favorite unit, of course. You really do not want to get smacked. You don't want your peacock to die to it. But I can sacrifice an ant for it instead. That'd be good. Just because of the odd amount of gold that I have left. Thinking about selling this ant, buying this rabbit, just to get an additional HP on that pair purchase. I don't need to focus the peacock that much anymore because I'm going to have so much broad scaling thanks to the dragon. But just a little bit more to help me out here. Yeah, there's a scorpion right there. Thankfully, we've got just enough stats to get over that. Cow at the back. Here's 6 wins. You are scared, but I am less scared, and I am less scared because I have a dragon. Here we go, giving me stats, all of my units. Chocolate gives experience. I wonder, I could give it to the skunk. No, I need the scaling. I'm giving it straight to the dragon. I could level up my skunk and make it that much better. I don't even care. Right now, I don't even care. I just want the next tier of dragon. I'm going to put a chili pepper on my skunk in the front position. I'm going to hope that it breaks some melon armor, maybe kills a weak unit in the second position. I could have put the chili on the fish, but the fish is getting sold. Well, I mean, it is popping the melon, but that was with its head rather than... Turkey fly. Turkey fly. You want the other way to win? The other way to win is you get a turkey and you get a fly. Because you just spawn and you buff and you spawn and you buff. You don't have to think anything. It's like, you don't have to think about anything when you're playing with it too. It's just autopilot. I think of myself as I'm an intellectual when I play this game. I only use novel strategies like buying tier 1 units and dragons. I mean, I'll freeze this boar. I don't need the boar. Been a temporary board. So now I've got a tier 2 dragon. I got the HP to withstand a pretty serious beating. I've got a tier 2 skunk that's gonna mess with people's days. I get extra gold, so I get to roll more for these tier 1s. You're gonna see my stats, they're gonna start to snowball, right? And it's been hard getting to the 6 wins. But I think I've got the propulsion, I've got the momentum to get me where I need to be. The skunk knocking out knocking out that camel, lowering its statistics. Oh man! So then my peacock right after is able to scoop up the rest of the squad. Now I'm at 7. I'm telling you, like it's my team looked bad. I didn't have any scalers, but the moment that I got that dragon, everything changed. So I'm gonna keep that. I meant to put that on the other. I'm not gonna get this thing to tier 3. Yeah, the peacock is yolked. I accidentally bought another peacock, which was unnecessary. I put garlic on it, which I did not mean to do. I've flubbed everything I could flub. Wasted so much gold, but that's what the swan's for. It gives you some extra gold to help you out a little bit. But yeah, so the peacock right now it's level 2. At level 1, when it's hurt, it gains 4 attack. That's a mid game superstar, right? In the end game, you're not like I'm excited to buy a peacock, but they show up on round 3. They have 5 health. It's a unit that you can put a little bit of trust into a peacock. You can be like, I've seen Lord, I've seen what you've done for others, and I want you to do it for me. That's my thinking with the peacock. It's not my favorite. I run it less than other people, but when you don't have anything on your squad to buff, it's a good buff target. All right, they don't have any melons to break. There's my melon broken, a melon that I didn't want gone, but it's gone anyways. And I'm gonna take a loss here. Down to 2 HP on 7 wins. I don't want that peacock. I know I bought a peacock. I don't even want that food. I don't want the dragon. I want tier 1s. I want just a bunch of. Take a melon. Melon, tier 1s. I'm gonna take this cow. Seems like a nice, some nice statistics for my swan. And I'm gonna roll for tier 1s. I rolled past a cat there. I buy cats all the time. That's another. Like pretty much this my channel is always take cat, always take scorpion. The scorpion play is a little less advisable, but the cat. Oh, the splash damage. It's gonna do a number on these guys. Look, because they have that 1-up mushroom. Oh no, because it buffs the. Never mind. I'm a fool. I mean, I still win, which is good. They had a mega sniper squad. Snipers are great, but if you have a ton of HP, sniping isn't as good. So snipes are great against spawner teams, but I'm not the kind of loser who runs a spawning team. I'm a big boy who runs big boy squads because I click on the dragon when I see it. So I'm just gonna get another cow, and then look at all these beautiful tier 1s. Now, if it comes to it, this tiger, friend ahead, repeats their ability as if it's a level 1. I can put that behind the skunk if nothing appears this next turn. Well, an ant appeared, so that's alright. I'll take the ant, put it at the front. Anti-scorpion technology. I'm all meloned up. Equipment is important in this game. If you just go in raw, like someone with a melon armor can do some serious work against you. That is a strong scorpion. Thankfully, I mean, that was a big scorpion. I love people when you run a big scorpion. I run big scorpion all the time. Getting it from 1-1 to 50-50 or 40-50 like that one was, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort. And I beat it, which is a sign that maybe it's probably not the most efficient way to use your time and money, but it's fun. So now I'm on 9 wins. I'd love to beat the washed allegations that I put on myself. And with the dragon, I have serious confidence that I'll be able to, because I'm just going woo, 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 with my finger, and the wins are just kind of feel automatic from that point on. I might end up buying this fly just because. No. Yes? No. No, I'm not gonna buy the fly. I'm just gonna buy another cow. I'm gonna start buffing this one. Like, look at the stats on my team. I rolled past the horse, and then that scorpion's for next round. If I don't get to 10 wins now, I want a scorpion back me up on round 10. When it's the round where it's do or die, you either get out of this one alive or you die. I want to make sure that I win. So there we go. That's a great start. I got it. That's a 10 wins. Thank God. Okay, where's my edit video? Thank you very much. I'm just so glad to not have washed on the title anymore. But I don't know if you were watching that whole time when I was around where you said getting past 6 wins are impossible. My team was stagnating. I really needed a boost. I had no scalers. We were going against teams with double my statistics, but it's all about keeping a lookout for what can really help you in the future. Just planning for pivots. Like, I grabbed a skunk. It had low stats, but skunks are great. I kept my swan because I knew the gold would be useful. And then I saw a dragon, and I was just like, this is the way out. Dragons can save you. So that's thankfully a win right there. Flashbang out, though I don't know if I was actually in that one. I gotta. That one fits. Live and not washed. Could do a full name change, but I already spent enough time where I am here. Let's get back to where I was. All right. I'm glad that you're applying them, and I hope that they're helpful. I can go into more detail, of course, and if there's a unit that doesn't make sense or anything like that you come across, I can help you with that too. On the other hand, there are 5 different ways to play this game. Right now I'm just playing the Turtle Pack, which is the free-to-play. What hooked me back in late 2021, but then there's the first expansion pack, the Puppy Pack, the second one, the Star Pack, and the Golden Pack, which is, they would just let me just maximize the pog that you can get from this game. And then, of course, the Weekly Pack, which tends to be a little bonkers and crazy, but they change it every week. So I'm just going to stick to the Turtle Pack while I've got people who are less familiar with the game, just because you could pick it up for free, and you'd be playing the Turtle Pack yourself. And I've played it for like a year and a half. I can continue to play it. It's a fun time. Did not mean to click the top of that there. Of course, we're starting with garbage. I hate pigs. I hate having just one fish. I want a 2-3. I want a mosquito. I want an ant. And instead, I got a fish, a pig, and I got these hats. These hats make me feel a sort of way. And they make me feel a little uncomfortable, okay? I don't like it when it gives me these hats. I didn't pick this. It's gotta be I don't have to explain. You just gotta choose this one. That was the only optional name. The Unwashed Lizards. I think that the ant look actually helped me there. It didn't screw me there like last game. Thankfully, last game it didn't matter too much because I ended up coming away with the dub. But, okay. So here I'm buying this beaver first because I'm going to buy this otter, which gives a random friend 1/1. I want to maximize the odds that it hits a beaver because I have 2 beavers. I wanted to pill the ant. That's super auto pets though. Yeah. Every little thing can be. Everything's a little slot machine, right? Every time you click roll, you never know what's gonna happen. Every time this ant dies, where are the stats gonna go? I don't know. There they went perfect. They went perfect. I'm still gonna lose, but there was no better place for those stats to have landed. That's for sure. Um, so that's a defeat, but I get that heart back. I'm still on 5 HP because that's how this game works on round 3. Gonna combine those, get a swan. Love the swan. Buy an otter. The roll. I mean, I'll take the ants. Okay. If you're gonna force them down my throat, I'm gonna take the ants. I'm gonna fix my order a little bit. Get those other ants. I can pill the level 2 ant later. It'll give some big stats. I'm not gonna pill it yet because it's gonna be my best unit. The bald foxes. The Waniel. They got me. I swear, I'm gonna have to change my thing back to washed. Just changed it to live and not washed, and I'm gonna have to change it back to live and washed. It's a dolphin. Dolphins are good. That's a good unit. I gotta sell something on my squad to fit that dolphin. The bare bushes. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. The bare bushes are gonna bring it back, but I mean, there's plenty of time in the game of Super Autopets. It just takes one good, well thought out pivot. I mean, I got a win against Rasputin's barbaric sausages here. In turn 5, you know, I can. If I were to get a level, that would turn things around. So here's a crab. Crabs are a fun, odd unit. They used to be. There was a period where crabs would dominate the game a little bit. But here at start of battle, it copies 50% of health from the most healthy friend. But if you have a level 2 crab, it copies 100% of the health. So if you have like one big unit that you're buffing, like last game, I had one big unit that I was gambling on. You can kind of leverage that big unit and get all those health stats on the crab, and then put like meat or something on it, so that it becomes a big old smacker. But I don't see it happening because I wanted this. That's what I wanted instead. Thank you so much. Now I have a deer, which summons a 5/5 bus with chili, which is going in the front position. That's gonna ruin lives. And then I've got garlic on my ant. Garlic in the mid game, so important. You come across a spawn team, garlic nullifies a lot of the damage that they do. Like a cricket that spawns, that's a 1/1 with a horse that makes it a 3/1. It still only deals 1 damage to a unit with garlic armor. That bus killing that massive swan, very important. Very important. Now, got a level up. I'm going to take this level up on the next turn. Because, just a reminder, right now we are on turn 6, which is an even round. If I were to buy this, you can see the shop tier in the bottom left. I'm on tier 3s. If I were to buy this beaver now, it would give me a tier 4 in the shop. But if I wait until next round, it'll give me a tier 5. And I want a transformative tier 5. And I'm willing to take a loss this round if it comes to it, which I believe it might. I'm gonna meet my my deer. So the first smack of that deer is something to be a little afraid of. I'm not exactly happy about the additional beavers, but I mean, I'm gonna take the additional beavers, to be honest. All right. So we got the bare bushes against the green mushrooms. The meat didn't matter, but I do get to kill the dolphin, which meant that I got to one-shot the camel, and you know, it got that bus really got everything rolling for me. I'm glad that the deer is a really good unit. I've mentioned a couple times about the like efficiency of some units, like scorpions. That's 3 gold to instant kill. a unit, assuming that it doesn't get killed, which happens a lot. The deer is 3 gold early on for, yeah, it's the 1/1, but then you get that 5/5 bus with chili, and it synergizes with a bunch of different builds like summons in particular. It's hard to run a Rhino because a Rhino's ability is dealing 4 damage on a kill, and I don't have anything to make it big. Right now, it's a pretty small Rhino, but it's fun to watch and to use when you win with it. So even though I love a swan, I haven't gotten another swan. I'm just gonna say it's gonna not do it for me. Pretend. I'm gonna get this dolphin, and I'm gonna put a B on it. I'm gonna hopefully buff this Rhino, and have some incredible looking battles where I snipe someone who wants a bunch of spawners. Okay, here we go. Big damage, big splash damage on that. On the elephant. Then we get over the and we get over the hippo. So that was a team similar to mine. They were getting their team set up like they had that near raw hippo that they're gonna start building up. But thankfully they weren't able to build it up in time for the fight with me. So I get to live another day. It's a penguin, which would be really useful. Inadvisable move, selling your best unit, or almost best unit, to get a penguin, but I just did. Buffing that Rhino, hoping that it'll save me. And even though I just buffed that Rhino, this is a bison. That ant is 1 away from being tier 3. You're struggling to get past 6 wins, you say? One thing that you do to get past 6 wins is to get one of your units to level 3 and get a bison. Because the bison self-scales. Really, at least for me, this game is all about you scale as much up as you possibly can. And one of the best scaling units in the game is the bison, because it just needs another one to exist. I don't like getting a fish on round 1, but yeah, I'm gonna lose this one right here, unfortunately. Maybe an order fish would have mattered, but fish, they grant so many stats on level up too. It's so useful. Yeah, because you get the 1/1 for your entire squad when you get level 2, and then you get the 2/2 for your entire squad when you get it to level 3. So you got a big unit in the fish, and I'm sure that you got the benefits of the fish for a bunch of your other units as well. I'm selling the dolphin. I'm buying the bison greedily. I'm gambling. It's inadvised, but I'm gambling. I'm buying things even though they don't benefit me. I'm throwing, actually, specifically. Right now I am throwing this match as the bare bushes for no good reason. Hey, did you grab the crab before or after I told you about how it works? I'm gonna get demolished here too. Which, great, but yeah, did you get the crab before or after I told you how it worked? Because the crab is rare. People don't run the crab, but the crab, especially if you got a 22, if you got an 8, so you got an 8/22 crab, you could put some meat on that bad boy. Like that's gonna put in some serious. Okay, thank you, game, for getting me out of this. I'm glad. See, some of this stuff it's hard to figure out on your own. I've of course watched a couple hundred hours of Northern Lion playing this beautiful game, and he's got the whole chat telling him that he's a dumb piece of crap and he's supposed to do this or that or this or that. So I'm familiar with a lot of the unit strategies, but I'm of course I'm better at the arithmetic than the gamers who play this most of the time, thankfully. Okay, I wanted that rhino. I bought it a pair. I don't know why I bought it a pair. It was an error. I acknowledge that it was an error. By the way, I hope you get to 10 wins with that. that fish crab. That's a seafood victory. We as we in the business definitely call it. I'm gonna take a turtle. It'd be nice if I get to kill it. I'm gonna keep that deer because it's level 2. Both of those are getting buffed by the penguin. I'm just going full scumbag scaling. I'm not gonna get over this. Am I gonna get over this team? Nope, I'm not gonna get over this team either. That's okay. So I'm down to lethal. So it's all do or die here. When I say it's do or die, I feel like that's a quote from the intro of Storage Wars. One of them says it's do or die, talking about a storage war, bidding war. I don't know if it's Jared. I don't know. When you're talking to practically yourself too, and you don't get the feedback, I feel like it's insane rambling. But like, doesn't someone say it's do or die? I think someone says it's do or die. I'm just going all in here. I know that I got the dragon. I've got to get all the stats that I can. Yeah, Jada the up guy. Thank you. Oh, okay. That makes me feel better. Why? Because I keep saying that phrase when I hit 1 HP on these, and I'm just like, why do I keep thinking about Storage Wars? That's a strong hippo. I'm at least gonna... The garlic armor, give me a little bit of health. Do I get over it? Do I get over it? Am I gonna draw this? I'm gonna draw it. Oh, I'm living. But yeah, either Jared or the Yup guy. That's Dave Hester, of course. Dave Hester. We call him by his name here. I'm gonna take it on the penguin. Okay, here's a... You know, like how I'll try spinning. That's a cool trick. Well, in Super Autopets, we have our own. We have other things like this. This deer summons a 10-10 bus, which is pretty good. But what if, when it died, it can come back as another level 2 deer as well? And instead of getting one 10-10 bus, you can get 2 10-10 buses. How does that strike you? So let's click enter in here. Let's get 2 10-10 buses. Putting the cow at the front because I need the space for the 2 10-10 buses to spawn. Hoping to break some melon armor or something. Yeah, splash damage can do a number. Here, I'm gonna get bodied. Look at this team. Oh no! All right. We're teaching how to play this game. It's important. I gotta go back. I gotta show how I got bodied. 4 wins. I'm going back to edit video. Live and not washed. Live and very washed. No. I did win. Just live and washed. Let's look at the. I'm gonna go to my history. Save. And I'm gonna go to replays because we're gonna look at this one. So the whole thing that happened with this match is this rat. So this rat, do I have to keep my finger on it? Really? This rat, when it dies, it summons 2 1/1s on the opposing team. Which sounds bad. You are spawning units onto the other side, which is... I mean, you have to kill those units in order to win. Sometimes that could be the difference between winning and losing, but of course we're late enough in the game, we've got enough stats, where that's not the case. Then right after the rat, this dude's got an elephant, which before the elephant attacks, it deals 1 damage 2 times because it's a level 2 to the unit behind it. And of course, they've got a blowfish, which at level 2, which deals 4 damage every time it hit. So we gave this elephant 4 hits to this blowfish. So this blowfish dealt 16 damage thanks to this rat play. We're just gonna play through me losing my soul thanks to that. Look at this. It's a beautiful sight. There wasn't really much I could do. Alright, so 2 losses, 1 win. We're not going to count up how many wins I got in those losses, because now that's starting to get a little embarrassing. And I'm gonna run it back. Mosquito! Oh, yeah. I'll take a mosquito. Got an ant, got a mosquito. Buff my mosquito. You buffed my ant. That's alright. You know, when you go to a restaurant and there's like a eager hostess, they're ready to seat you down real quick. That bit wasn't going anywhere. I didn't have any. This is why I'm not the professional Super Auto Pets streamer. It would have been great if you sniped that pig. And then bad ant luck also. So it was a 1 in 3 that I sniped the pig and got the guaranteed win, and then a 1 and a half, well, like 1 and 2 that the ant went to the right unit, and that didn't work. That didn't work either. Buff the ant. You buffed it once, of course you're not going to buff it again. Why would you buff? Why would you buff the same unit twice? Because I wanted you to? No. I get a level up next turn, which feels good. And then I'm going to get a tier 3 on turn 3. Once again, you want to level up on your odd number turns. It's a good way to boost yourself ahead. It's very helpful. I got a win here, which feels great. And Koa face. So coming into turn 3 with 1 win and 2 level ups. I'm gonna take this ant level up first. That's not useful. I'm gonna take the rat. I got beat by a rat. I'm gonna show you how it's done with the rat. Congratulations. I assume by fight 9 you mean win 9. Hopefully with that fish and crab. I hope that you've gotten a steak for your crab as well. A steak is a one-time plus 20 damage dealing item. It's very useful to have. But for now, I mean, obviously, I gotta stick to my own game here. I got party hats in the snow. I'm selling that. There you go. Now you're welcome. I'm backseating you without being able to see your stream. Without being able to see your game, just from here. Yeah, buy that steak, put it on the crab. Be a happy man. I'm going 4 squatted. Got the sheep at the back. Early game sheep, kind of. I mean, it's not as good as the peacock potentially, but early game sheep can do some numbers, right? It's a 2/2, which is not great, but it spawns 2 2/2s, that's a guaranteed 6 damage output, which is pretty nice. I got another big ant. Don't shoot my ant. Don't shoot my ant. Thank you. Got another big ant, which feels good. I got this rat. I don't know what I'm going to do with this rat yet, but... Meteor 7693863. 68. Sorry. Meteor 7693868. Another Gen Z gamer tag. Hello. Thank you for still playing Super Auto Pets this deep into the game's life cycle. I know it's probably hard for you. I like flamingos. I'm gonna buy 2 flamingos. I bought 2 flamingos. Do I regret buying those 2 flamingos? No, because I just got uphill. So I'm gonna be able to get some statistics off it. And there's a swan. I know I have the rat, but I don't know if I feel like going big rat anymore. I think I'm gonna get a swan out there and have have a big mosquito, have the extra gold from the swan. Got fight 9 with a stake. I mean, my stats are incredible. I'm feeling, yeah, I won this one for sure. Cat's in here with me, petting them. This is now the longest stream I've ever done, which is not that big of a deal since I only started doing this 2 days ago. Though I might, of course, just be done at any random moment. But yeah, I'm gonna take the swan. I know it's a tier 2 and I'm buying it on tier 5. And I'm leveling it. I mean, and I'm buffing it, but I love that additional gold. It just helps with the pivot so much. Buying garlic for my mosquito. Gotta put garlic on your big unit. It's so helpful. I'm gonna freeze this dolphin to snipe weak units next round. Saving the snail in case it becomes relevant. No, if I wasn't spending money on other things, I get a crab with you too, in honor of you taking the crab and getting to at least 9 wins with it. But I'm gonna go my own way for now. We got a classic camel into kangaroo. It's a good way to get a kangaroo nice and buffed. But I got garlic armor. I'm fighting through. I'm 4 for 1ing with that. Just getting the draw. 4 for 1 with the mosquito, but got a draw by the end. And, yeah, I mean, nothing lost. I'm gonna pill this flamingo, get the statistics by that dolphin. I guess I'm gonna have 2 of those, and I'm gonna put some meat on my swan so it can hit a little harder. Like putting meat on the swan. Okay, so I got that big mosquito at the front. Here we go. This is what you'll have garlic armor for, right? We got horses. With both of them got sniped. Who cares? But yeah, all these units that spawn, they can't do anything to me. Well, I mean, they can do a little bit of damage to me, but the garlic nullifies almost all of it. And then the dolphin and the mosquito just pelting those horses at the back, not letting the horses give the spawners any buffs. This is the Anthony squad. It's the anti-summon build is my build. So we got canned food now that gives future pets buffs. I'm just gonna buy it. I know that I'm gonna be pivoting at some point because I look at my squad and I look at what's in the shop and I'm like, I'm not happy. And if I'm not happy, I'm gonna eventually want to be happy. I can get a parrot that acts like a dolphin, and I can buy this mosquito to maybe get a level 3. 2 dolphins, additional snipes. Maybe I can snipe, similarly to last game, maybe I can snipe 2 horses. Just something weak like that. Oh, here we go. I get to snipe that kangaroo, which is incredible. It's a great value for money. There you go. The garlic allowed me to 3 for 1 with those front units too. Without the garlic, that elephant would have beaten me, and then that blowfish would have been able to stomp through my squad pretty hard. But thankfully, with the garlic, I didn't have to worry about that. Alright. I mean, I don't love a giraffe, but I respect a giraffe. Giraffes provide statistics. And we were playing a game of statistics. Am I going to freeze that meat? No, give me something good. A pear. A bison. I cannot take advantage of the bison, but I will take the pear. So right now you see my squad strategy. It's one that I've used before, and I'll use again. You get 1 big unit that you buff, and then a bunch of other units that do helpful things for you. Thankfully, I can kill this one, live through the attack, and kill the second unit. The bigger unit wins, okay? And so I'm gonna do a replay of that one. No, was it an exciting battle? No, but I just need to show you how much stats matter. Look at this. So I'm going here. I'm gonna pause. Okay. So this team is better than mine if you add up all the stats, right? I've got 1 big unit, and their biggest unit is almost as big as mine. almost as big as mine. But the thing is, it's not. Mine is just a little bit bigger, so I get to kill both of their units just because mine's a little bit bigger. And it's a little bit bigger because I bought that pair too. Otherwise, these two mosquitoes would have traded. So that's why I really value having one big unit and putting garlic on it, particularly in the mid game, because sometimes it's just the biggest unit wins in Super Auto Pets. And whether that's for fighting a spawn team or just another team that's built very similar to you. Like, look at this. Look at their squad. They've got 2 penguins, 2 great scalers, and a level 2 giraffe. I'd love that. Oh, you've avoided garlic. You've avoided garlic, and you've had troubles passing 6 wins. These two things, they go hand in hand. Because, I mean, here the garlic didn't save me, to be honest. No, it did. It did. Because the mosquito hit me, so I'm at 13 health. If I did not have garlic to nullify and to take 2 damage less from this next attack, we would trade. These 2 mosquitoes would trade, and then their swan would just roll me. And they've got better scalers and everything. Like, they're gonna beat me next round for sure. They've got everything going for them. But because I have the garlic armor, I still have 2 HP at the end, and I'm able to barely eke out a victory. Garlic, it's really a saving grace. We got a scorpion. I always take scorpion, and I've got a parrot, which has the ability to copy the ability from the nearest pet ahead. So I have 2 scorpions. That's about as scumbag as you can get. I have the option of buying a seal, which gives buffs when it eats food. I can take that in place of my giraffe. Given that I have a swan, it's not a terrible idea. I could get a better scaler, though. I'd rather spend money on a better scaler. I mean, I'll just buy these. I got 2 scorpions. I feel protected. Better scaler. And I've got 5 HP. Am I gonna make a big scorpion? I'm thinking it might be time for me to make a big scorpion. Do you think it's time for me to make to throw away my perfect HP for a big scorpion? Look at this double scorpion. It didn't. Why didn't my parrot didn't do anything? Well, you didn't do anything. Be gone. Be sold. You're useless and bad. Almost bought that. I don't think I can go big scorpion. I can go mid scorpion. Psychopath. Mid scorpion. I like it. It is a little brutal, but I bought it hoping that it would be more helpful for me than it was, you know? Like, I thought I had 2 scorpions on the team. And it turned out I had 1 scorpion and a 4-2 or a 5-2 that did absolutely nothing, which is very disappointing. I'm going to replace the giraffe for a penguin, which is strictly better. And I am going to go big scorpion. This monkey's going to be buffing the scorpion at the front. This penguin's going to be buffing these 2. I'm going scumbag scaler mode, autopilot. 0 thoughts, head empty. Please let the scorpion get big enough to wipe. Look at this! Please don't hit my scorpion twice. Don't hit my scorpion. Oh! Sorry, Bombachits. You didn't double snipe my scorpion, which, because I've been buffing it, was able to live. Big scorpion. It's not a good play. Okay. There's so many paths to victory now. Do I take the cat? I've taken the dragon. You've seen me take the dragon. I should not take the dragon again. I'm gonna dump the monkey questionable move. Let's take the cat. Cat doubles the value of foods. So, oh, and then here's a cool trick. If you have a scorpion, give it a 1-up mushroom. So that even if it does get sniped, it comes back and it has death touch. So there we go. So that makes that a 2-2 instead of the normal 1-1. I'm gonna freeze stakes. You didn't tell me if you won your game, by the way. Where you were at 9 wins, where you got the stake, but I mean, stakes are extremely helpful. The full part. Just make sure to pivot from the full party buff. I don't know if you see the scum that I have right now. I'm back to two scorpions, which is as scummy as you can get. But 8 wins is better than 6, right? You're getting there. Just make sure. You can't. You got to be careful putting all your eggs in one basket because, like I've mentioned, the skunk and how incredible it is. We're at the point in the game when everyone knows how good the skunk is. So. The skunk nullifies that one unit team strategy once you get to where tier 4s show up. So this sushi, this normally grants 1-1 to 3 units, now it grants 2-2, thanks to the cat. Feeling good about that. Pizza, 2-2 to 2 units. That's a 4-4 to 2 units, baby. And here's another pizza, another swan, so I can afford more food. Some dragons, but I don't care about dragons right now. I'm on, I got all my hearts. I'm on 9 wins. If I win this one, that'll be 2 wins so far, and I can remove them. Snipe the scorpion! Yeah! Snipe that scorpion. Going back to the read between the lines thing. That's what I'm saying with those scorpions. I gotta change this from live and washed to. The pivot god has logged on. I feel like the pivot god has logged on as a decent enough stream title, to be honest. And thank you very much for saying absolutely insane. Hello, Lydia D. Welcome. We are here playing some Super Auto Pets. You can see I did just win that last game. I definitely did not lose any games before this. I did win one beforehand, but regardless, you get to come in, see a fresh one from the start here. Yes, I did win. I've won 2, and I either lost 2 or 3 today, which is worse than I normally do, but that's all right. So I love me some mosquitoes. I'm gonna take a mosquito, but I don't love pigs, and I don't love beavers. But you know, it looks like I'm gonna be stuck taking a hodgepodge squad of units. Taking a fish, hoping for multiple fish. I got that cricket at the back. It spawns another cricket. I don't know if that's gonna be too useful for me, but this is what matters. We got kind of. I like the feel of a rich fish. Rich, like, it's got... You know what? I think I gotta do that. Rich fishes. it's a little tricky to say, you know. Say it 5 times fast, like that kind of name. There wasn't very much to go off in the names this time, but that doesn't mean I'm doomed. Definitely does not mean I'm doomed. That snipe didn't matter too much, and I'm gonna lose round 1, but that's all right. Okay, that's all right. We get 1 HP back on round 3. All I gotta do is not lose this one. Got some matching units. Got another cricket. Got another fish. That's great to see. And got a guaranteed level next turn. So even if I lose this one, getting a guaranteed level with a fish where it gives stats to everyone, that's something that you definitely like to see. There we go. I am gonna win this one too. So I'm going into round 3 with one win, and I'm gonna get that heart that I lost back. The rich fishes, rich fishes, rich fishes, rich fishes, rich fishes. I guess it's not as bad as I thought. Well, it's been a long time since I've read Dr. Seuss books, I suppose. I love me a shrimp scampi. Is it a good idea to take it? Probably not, but I'm taking it anyways. I'm gonna do some buying, some selling, because I have that scampi. I'm going to take a pig. Pig sells for 2 gold instead of 1 gold. So selling this is going to get me right up to 3 gold. Boom. So I can buy another unit. And then I'm going to just make sure that I get my order right. There we go. Yeah, I got the strong units at the front, weaker units at the back. But I love having that cricket at the back because it spawns another cricket once it dies. Because I'm like, once there could be a big thing that goes crashing down, and then a little cricket will spawn in at the very end, and then I could win because of that, which would be fantastic. All right. Well, I'm gonna be able to 2 for 1 with my shrimp scampi, which I like to see. But this is I can't overcome this squad. Roxbaka, the legendary Bogans. Bogans? Did that say Bogans? I don't know what a Bogan is. This game is Danish. So it could be a Danish word that I'm unfamiliar with. Alright. I'm just gonna take a fish, I suppose. Definitely gonna take a mosquito. I'm gonna combine them. And then, per usual, I'm gonna take a swan. Now, Peas, member of the chat, has been. Hello, do you like the swans? Peas, a member of the chat, has been he's been watching, and I've been very clear. You gotta take a swan whenever you see it. It gives you some serious statistics. I'm gonna put some meat on it. Get another one of those shrimps. Feeling all right. Yeah, swan, exactly. In a game like this, you get 10 gold per round. You really want the half monks. Half monks. Useless shoot. I mean, I'm losing this one too, to be honest. But in this game, yeah, you get 10 gold per turn. That's all you get to work with. I get 11 gold. And when your team is garbage and you're losing, it feels real good to have 11 gold. I mean, I love to be able to utilize this bison. I'd love to be able to utilize the bison. But that fish is too far away. The fish is simply too far away. I don't believe I can do with it what I'd need to do. I mean, I will, in case I've been a very good boy this year, I'm gonna freeze it and roll, and 2 fish are gonna appear. No. So I'm gonna let the bison go. You know, it's a unit that can win you the game, but because if you have a tier 3 unit with a bison, it gets 2/2 per turn for free without you doing anything, which is insane value. But if you don't have a tier 3, then you can't do anything with it. So that's all right. All right. Moving on. Thankfully, another victory. I don't like that I've lost 2 HP already. There's a series of bad losses in a row. Okay, this is a rooster. The rooster is a very strong unit. I haven't been using it that much unless I have something that enables it. But for free, the the rooster, it summons a chick with half the attack that it has. So once it scales, you can get some spawns that are really strong out of it. And then once you get it to like level 2 or level 3, it spawns more chicks too. But you really need a source to really pump it up higher. But I don't have anything that I can utilize for that benefit right now. I can get a shrimp scampi level next turn, which is nice. Give me something else here. Good. I mean, I might end up needing that. That's for sure. And this meat bone, it gives 4 additional damage. I'm gonna put it on this cricket. Hope that makes a difference. So, Lydia, welcome. Are you familiar with the game of Super Auto Pets? If you're very familiar, I can definitely play faster. What kind of building is that? School Yin Yang. I do not understand the speak, but I do get a victory. That's what matters most to me, at least. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna sell this fish. I've got 2 level 2 units. I mean, I am feeling, now that I've got these 2 level 2 units and a penguin in the shop, I am feeling pretty peaceful. Feeling the yin yang. My chakras are aligned. I'm feeling happy. I can get a shark. Sharks are helpful units just because it gains so many stats. Like, it's just out of the box. It's just it's a useful thing to have. I'm just gonna put it on the squad. I've got that cricket that spawns too, which gives an additional summon, which is helpful. Yeah, and another bison that I will not be able to use. Right now I'm feeling just a little bit of shop efficiency. I'm gonna buy the salad. I'm gonna buy that honey. Not gonna waste any more money on gold. If that shark 1-for-1s with the final enemy, and then 1-for-1s with the final enemy. And yeah, now if it gets hit by that badger, I've got a bee on it. I'm not worried about what that badger can do to me, but I am worried about what I'm out of it, and then the bee! Yeah, you can roll, but sometimes the best thing to do is to just spend the money that you have in your shop on what you have available. If it helps you this round, you never know if it's gonna... The bee is goated. The bee is goated. It's a tier 1 food, but it can be useful later on. Yeah, like you just saw there. If you've got a big unit at the back, and it 1-for-1s with something, like, you could super overkill it, but you'll just get a draw. But if you have a bee on it, it's like, you get more of a benefit from that big backline. Benefit from the big backline unit. I'm not sure what that stands for either, I apologize. But I have the ability to roll. I'm gonna get a skunk. It's better than a swan, at least for now. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I was feeling good mere moments ago, and now suddenly I'm feeling like garbage. I'm gonna can. I'm canning for the future. I'm ready to take another loss. I'm ready to pivot to, if you see, I'm ready to pivot to some scorpions, to some dragons, to some cats, to something that'll do some work. I don't have any garlic on my squad. I feel like a fool. 5. Foreign object debris. Field operations division. I apologize. Just because, I mean, as far as I know, it could be a common thing to say. Just because I'm on the internet right now doesn't mean that I ever am. I'm gonna take a level 2. outside of this. Level 2 Penguin is great. That gives me some serious buffs. I don't know if you are seeing this, what's in my shop right now, but it's pretty sick. My shop is pretty sick. So much so it's kind of hard to know what to do. Like, I can throw away my team right now, but I shouldn't. I shouldn't. Save it for the next rounds. Try to... You know, I did all that work. Cow is an always take. Like, it's... Yeah, chocolate. I'll talk about chocolate in a second. But yeah, cow is an always take. It's just... It's good. Cow teaches you that it's good to buy and... Look at the bee. The bee gets me another victory, too. But the cow is an always take, because it teaches you that you need to have, like, an open space that's bad, so that you can keep pivoting in and out. Like, that's one of the reasons why they have it be so good, but it gives you milk that gives 1 attack and 2 health. 2 milks for that. You get to buy and sell it. It's just 2 gold. Like, it's... From a price perspective, it's incredible in this game. But before I can buy the cow, I have to buy the chocolates, because the cow replaces the units that are in the shop. This is going to be some scumbag stuff. This is a scumbag. It's a scumbag round right now. I'm gonna level up my shark. And I don't know if you see what's coming, dear viewers, but I'm going to get a fly. This fly, when a friend faints, it spawns another unit in its place. And then the shark, every time someone dies, it gives me a buff. So I'm just spawning things and it's all gonna die and it's gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna save some sushi. So huge upgrades to my team. Yeah, recently was not feeling better as the rich fishes, unintended phantoms, but I'm feeling a lot better. Going against a 4 squad. Definitely hoping I can one-shot that. I can one-shot that. Look, they got the golden poop hat, 5,000 points. Nerds. Oh, who could ever wear the golden poop hat? Yeah. I started saying like 5 things at the same time, and it didn't make any sense. Well, I'm not a professional like this, okay? I'm just playing some stuff. Having a good time. I'm just gonna be buying some foods. I'm feeling good. I like my squad. I guarantee it. I don't need to change that much up of it. I'll freeze a pizza. It's good buffs. 2 2s for 3 gold. I'm really just trying to cruise to 10 wins right now. I've got that penguin scaling my front 2 units. It's a level 2 penguin, which is nice, so it's giving 2 2s. So really, right now the name of the game's scaling for me. I've got that skunk. Okay. Still came out on top. I knew that was going to happen. Yeah. Freezing a pizza for sure. The thing that was scary there was they sniped my shark at the back with that leopard at the front. The leopard deals half of its attack damage to a random unit, and it dealt it to my shark. And the whole thing with the shark is that it starts super weak, but then it gets strong as the battle goes. So it was like, my entire attack plan, you've ruined it. Thankfully, I got out of that without too much of a problem. Yeah, speaking of freezing a pizza, well, I'm gonna buy some poor foods. No. I gotta get some good foods, like a steak. This deals 20 damage. I'm gonna put that on my penguin. So now if there's a big unit at the front, I can punch it real hard with my penguin, which is nice. I mean, it's hard not to take a cat and a cow. Like we talked about, yeah, you like cow? Well, what if it was double cow if you have a cat? Like it's pretty good stuff. No. I'm sticking with this ant shark. With this fly shark strategy. I can't do what I do every time. I gotta try to mix it up a little bit, just a little bit. And I'm gonna freeze that one up mushroom, just because it'll give me another trigger for my shark too. Uh, which is, I mean, it's not the biggest deal, but it's at least a little useful. The skunk making that. Oh, it's still getting nice and strong. Oh no, because then the fly was able to kill it. That skunk nullified that peacock pretty hard, which is great. That's why you have to avoid using just one big unit when you play Super Auto Pets. It's good to have a well-rounded squad. That takes me to 11. To 11. What am I talking about? That takes me to 9 wins. I get a level 2 shark. Let's go. Exactly. Well, yes. 11. It's an unforced error. You can't go to 11 in this game. Nothing goes to 11. But it's what I said. It's definitely what I said. And I'm going to buy this chili pepper. I want to break some melon armors to deal some splash damage, so that hits the unit behind the first unit. Got 9 wins. My units are all they're all equipmented up. All of them got equipment right now. We're ready for battle. We're going for another 10-win victory, 2 in a row. Shutting down the washed allegations. Hopefully. Thank you for your service, Skunk. You didn't help as much as I was hoping. I don't know if we can... My shark's got to put in some serious work. Thankfully, we're able to kill those chicks with my weak units, but my shark's got to do the rest of it. 31-46 shark. It didn't matter. That's another win. So I'm gonna get a... So that's 2 in a row. I gotta edit. So before it went from like wash to extremely wash. Now I'm putting the win streak in the stream title. Now that I know that I can change the stream title on the fly, I'm very tempted to just constantly be doing it. Okay. So there we go. That's 2 wins in a row. I'm thinking about running one more back. If I win this next one too, then I'll keep it going. I'll try to. I'll see how many in a row I can get, but exactly, it is strong. Let's look at the. You didn't know that you could freeze things in this game? Oh, they need a tutorial. They need a tutorial. But yeah, if the shark was so strong, it came out as a 31. Let's we can look at this again. The skunk that takes off 66% of the opponent's HP, which is very helpful. But this shark, every time something dies, as you can see, it gets 2/4 added to it. And I had all those flies, I have these crickets, I have everything trying to pump it as much as possible. I am so distracted hearing that Peas did not know that you could freeze things in the shop in Super Auto Pets. He was just playing this game, no freezing. That's a challenge run that people were doing in like late 2021 before anyone knew how math worked. And it was like the hardest one. People were doing ones where you'd only have 3 shop slots, and they were doing better than the no shop freezing. I'm so sorry. I probably could have saved you. But instead, I'm gonna start with 4 beavers. I'm a hooting geek right now. I can't deny it. I'm a hooting geek. It's gotta be what I pick. I like my hats. I like the scary forest. And I like that I'm gonna win. I don't know what that opposing team is doing. The thing is, I don't even know what you're talking about as being in the quotes. Okay, I just that's the thing when you're the one behind the camera, you just say words, and you hope that they're good, and you try to avoid being offensive, which thankfully for me is not that hard. I know for a lot of people it's really hard And that's why they make jokes about trying to. I'm a hooting geek. Got it. It's true. It's definitely true. I'm gonna win this one. It's not close, so I get to be. No, it is Bogans. The perplexed Bogans. Yeah, I am a. It is the dots that make it. You're right too. But I'm a hooting geek. Snail, you do nothing for me because I won. And I'm gonna take a peacock just because it could be helpful. It will definitely be helpful because there's another one, which is great. I'm gonna buy this ant, freeze the peacock. This is just it's good times right now. Well, happy birthday! I mean, I hope that this is decent enough birthday content for you, but yeah, I hope that you're having a happy birthday. And I mean, at least for me today, it was a beautiful day outside. I hope that I'm gonna lose to a honey badger. It's that Nick Cage won the clumsy organisms. I mean, there's not much you can do about that. But I hope that it was nice outside by you today too. I got to take a couple nice long walks. Get excited about potentially having a level 3 beaver. Like, it's all good things for me today, at least. And then I'm gonna level up my peacock next turn. I mean, the shops that I'm being given suggest that the game wants me to win. If that truly comes to pass, I don't know. That's a front badger. I respect the front badger. I always respect the front badger. Now, is the rest of your squad good enough? It's not. I got you. I got you dead to rights. Rah, welt. That's 3 wins. Taking my level up. That's a good unit right there. And... That's 2 hippos. I mean, who let your mom let you have 2 hippos? I nailed that quote exactly like it's supposed to be said. Stutter and all. Give me some garlic. Give me 2 garlics. 2 garlics. Okay. I need pills, so I should not have frozen the garlics. I need to get rid of these ants. I need to get rid of that flamingo. I wanna suck the value out of them by making them use their feint ability first. But I wanna Yes. I want to make this hippo huge. I want everyone to see the size of my hippo. Like, I haven't run a hippo yet on stream. Hippos are, like, you want to win games, you get an early hippo, like I did. Like, it's just a recipe for victory. So I gotta win with the hippo. I gotta unfreeze that. I need pills. I need something. No, I'm just rolling. Thank you so much. You've done a serious favor for the future of this run by granting me that pill. I mean, the only thing that could have made it better would be the snipers. The only thing that could have made it better would be a bison, to be honest. I mean, Lydia, when I was going through school, I did whatever I could to go to school. I'm a hooting geek. I'm afraid that I'd miss out on something important. But to be honest, some of my favorite days were ones that I did get to stay home from school. Like, when I was 12, I watched the movie Armageddon, which is a piece of crap, but I had a great time watching it because, I'm sitting there. Yeah. You're just sitting there drinking your Sprite and eating like your plain toast as you're sick, just watching it and having a good time, or like especially if it's your birthday. Yeah, it's a matter of attitude. And even if you're scared, I hope that you had a good time with whatever you did in the meantime, making yourself feel a little bit better about that. But let's go. Is it any different in school now? For at least when I was in school, if you were sick, you still went to school. But that was a pre-COVID times. When that, like, if you say that, oh, I'm sick, but I'm still going to school today, I feel like that has a bit of a different feel than it did back in the days of pre, back in the days of the Obama administration, if you know what I'm saying. Uh, I mean, I've got a big. I don't know about this one specifically, because that melon armor was not enough to scare me that much. Actually, do I get a draw? I get a draw. Patty B. The overpowered masks. Okay. I get a level up. I'm gonna level up my hippo. It's just a smart move. And I'm gonna spend a lot of gold right there. I'm gonna put a rhino in the back just because I can, I guess. It seems like a good use of money. I've just got that level 3 beaver ready to be sold at any moment. I'm gonna feast. Yeah, you hit me, but I still feast. I got a tier 2. I'm just gonna... Give me that deer. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Keep feeding. Yes. Oh, you're getting so strong, kangaroo. You're getting so strong. Lydia, I apologize. I've not seen the Mario movie. My fiance did go to see it, but sometimes some things become so overly saturated in the main public consciousness. I feel like even though I'm not on social media, I felt like I watched the movie before I even saw it. You know, with everyone talking about it. I know that I'm gonna see it someday once I forget about all the things that I heard, but I don't know. It sounds like you saw it. Did you like it? And do you love Jack Black? That's the real question. Because don't mind if I do. I'm gonna sell it now so it doesn't soak up any of my buffs. I don't know if I would have put it there, but you know, you get what you get. Now you give me the bison. Okay. You just want to slap me in the face like that and give me the bison now? I mean, you can give me the bison now instead of giving it to me earlier, but I definitely would have liked the bison earlier. Yeah. Syndrome. Sindgarden. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure out where you're saying you are. It's taking too much time now. Oh, kindergarten. Well, that makes a lot of sense. It's like, I've never heard of that place. Of course, it's not a place. Well, welcome to a game of just emojis. It's just math and numbers. It teaches you a lot, but I have a fun time playing it myself. As you can tell, I'm not in kindergarten. I'm a grown man playing a video game with a bunch of little animals at 10:30 p.m. my time, which is, you know, something to do. But I'm enjoying it. I'm at 7 wins. I still have 4 HP. I feel like I might get 3 in a row. I might stick around. I remember when I was 7. I'm 20 years older than that now. So it's a little surreal to think about that, because 20 years ago from today, it's 2003. People were wearing like Junko jeans still. Were they still wearing Junko jeans back then? Nobody here is old enough for me to actually ask that. 27, not 28. I'll be 28 next year. I'm 28 next year. For now, I'm 27, and come on. Okay, he keeps giving me all these deer. You know, I'm gonna take the deer. I'm gonna level up my. No, I don't want to level up my deer, because if I level up my deer, then my buffs from the penguin We'll go differently. So. It's the silence of fear. I think I'm gonna win it. Oh, you're playing on Steam. Yes. Yes. Steam players are way too good. If you want to play this game and win, you play it. You gotta play it on mobile. That's why do you think this whole setup is like the way that it is with my phone and the little bubble in the corner and the frame rate that's off. It's so I can win. You can win playing on Steam, but it's yeah, as you noted, the players there they're definitely a cut above. I'm gonna take the level up here. That's a cat. I don't need the cat. I don't need the cat. I need it. I don't need it. I need it, but I need it, but I don't need it. But I'm gonna take it anyways. Yeah, exactly. You gotta. I took a cat earlier, right? Like you saw its sheer power, everything that it could do. But yeah, Lydia, I do believe that means that I'm probably the oldest person you'll ever see streaming. I'm 27. Typically, people who are on these sites tend to be a lot younger. You can see the wrinkles on my face as I smile or as I get killed by these superior teams, but let's take my buffs and yeah, cat is absolutely god tier. It's absolutely god tier. Also god tier, putting a 1-up mushroom on a level 2 deer to get 2 10-10 buses. I did this last game. I'm gonna do it again. Another one. I can't believe I've been doing this for over 2 hours. It's 10:30. Oh, I'm spending all my time pretending to be Northern Line rather than actually watching Northern Line. And this isn't how things are supposed to work. No, no. Okay, it's coming. It's gonna come down to the wire. It's gonna come down to the wire. If I win, I keep going, and if I lose, the stream ends. And I just leveled up my cat, so I have a guess as to the direction that this will be taking, given the 6/6 buff that just went to my sick ass hippo. But let's see where this goes. I gotta check part of my YouTube settings real quick. Okay. Just making sure that I didn't mark my stream as a different kind of content than I intended to be. If that makes sense, Peace. Given the conversation, I'm gonna be taking my pizza, getting 6 on my hippo there. I'm down to lethal. It's a scary place to be. But with my... That's a cow. But with my level 2 sheep and my level 2 cat, things don't feel... Yeah. But my settings were correct. I did not make an error, thankfully. An error would be to sell something to get this cow. It's very tempting, but my units are too good. These are some good foods, man. I'm getting some good foods. The flooded hedges. Just mayo. Look at the buffs coming out. Look at those buffs. Oh no, and I'm gonna be giving him more. This blowfish is gonna be too big. I think I'm cooked. I'm cooked. If I could have gotten over that seal, that would have done something for me, but it didn't. Oh. Well, you played 2 hours of SAP alongside me playing 2 hours of SAP. I was the one who was having more fun because I was able to talk the whole time, go through my decisions, make some faces, throw my arms up in the air. It was more for you than it was for me. I could play SAP and probably talk for like 2 more hours, at least, maybe more. But this is not the career path for me. Uh, no, it's all right. You getting to round 9 is a good sign. You're using a crab. You're learning about freezing. Just like basic concepts that are critical to the beautiful game of Super Auto Pets is very important in your development. It's going to be very helpful. So as we wind down here, let's look at the slaughter that I went through today, right? So I started with 2 losses: the boring tanks and the awkward Godfathers, 5-3, and thankfully I got the inedible feats. Got a win with the inedible feat, and the 2 streak right there: eager hostesses and rich fishies. Um, yeah, each time I took a deer and put a 1-up mushroom on it, I died. Not good. But yeah, I got double scorp there. That was that theme. That was the big shark and the fly for that second one. And then down here was a nice buffing dragon that got me out of it. So dragons, very useful. Scaling, as you can see, I've got a lot of penguins, got a lot of cats. My rule is try to have at least 1 scaler. Typically, I like to have as many scalers as possible. It's not a cool thing to do, but nobody's judging your Super Auto Pets choices. Nobody's judging my Super Auto Pets choices either, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna cut it for today. I gotta watch some videos. I gotta watch some tape to tape. Played some myself, but it's always a joy. And well, I'll see you next time I see you. I'm sure that I'll be streaming more Super Auto Pets. I have a fun time, and I'll see you next time. Yeah, I'm glad that you were here too, and I'm glad that you had fun. I felt so bad because it seemed like you wanted to at least show up to them when I did them, but I'm glad that you were able to make it to this one. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.